So now what has happened is that it wanted us to, after we finish with them, let them cool to room temperature so we can feel them with our fingers and try to tell what the difference in the texture is. So one, that's kind of hard to see, but it's thickened up, but it still has some liquidness to it. It can still flow and move around pretty good. Two is a little thicker. I don't know if that shows up good, but it's more like Jello. Three is past Jello. It's hard to explain it, but it's a lot thicker than 2 was. 4 is more like a rubber ball. You can't even get your finger to pass through it. It's just a solid hunk. 4 is pretty solid. 3 still has some mushiness to it. You can actually get your finger to go through it. One, the 5% and the 10% still retain some liquidness, although the 10% bowl 2 is more like Jello than anything else. It jiggles when you shake on it. 3 has no jiggle to it, but you can still get your finger to go into it. 4 is pretty solid as a rock. It's more like a rubber ball or something that you'll bounce on the floor. So the next test is for viscosity, and that's just how easy a liquid can flow or what have you. So now I'm gonna put it onto this wax paper. It's on this cookie sheet, and the stiffer something is, or the less it's gonna flow, the more it's just gonna stay into a clump. So the 20% is so stiff, I'm thinking it's not even gonna move around. The 15% might move, but not by much. But what's this one? The 10% and the 5%, they're the most like liquids, so I think they'll have the most flow, with the 5%, the first bowl, having the absolute most flow. So I'm gonna do that and see what happens.